Throughout the pandemic, we hear stories all the time of all the sectors of the economy which are being hurt very, very badly, particularly hospitality. The only one that's not being hurt, of course, is government. They are growing. But we don't hear much about the fashion industry, and we want to. Hence, Glen Baxter is joining me right now because you know all about it. I mean, we've heard stories of bankruptcy. Is it all bad?
It's not all bad, but those who are struggling before the pandemic are obviously the ones who are the hardest hit right now. We're thinking of Brooke Brothers, J. Crew, the award-winning menswear designer John Varvatos, all filing for Chapter 11 south of the border here in Canada.
Some of those will survive, though, won't they? We hope.
There'll be restructuring. There may be acquisitions. So there's going to be a lot of wheeling and dealing in the fashion industry here in Canada. Of course, Le Chateau made headlines not too long ago, closing after 60 years in business. Who amongst us hasn't shopped at Le Chateau in our youth? The Gap and Banana Republic announcing last month that they were going to close 350 stores in the next few years because of declining sales, and shopping malls. And then H&M announced that they were going to close 250 stores, the fast fashion giant, not because of declining sales, but because of consumer behavior shift. We are now shopping online. So less brick and mortar, more e-commerce. We want to shop from the comfort and safety of our homes during the pandemic.
Will it come back?
It'll come back in a different way. I mean, fashion is always about change. It reflects, what's happening on our streets and in the world. It will come back. I think I spoke to a lot of Canadian designers. Those who were hardest hit were those who outfitted the who's who of the city for events. Think of all the galas and fundraisers that were canceled. We didn't need black tie. Women didn't need beautiful gowns and evening wear for the red carpet. But they shifted.
So will they survive? Will they survive?
They will. A lot of them were very clever, and they found ways to bring in a much needed income through masks. Now, fashion masks. So you have your regular mask to go do your errands, to go shopping, but a lot of these designers were creating some really beautiful, fashionable masks. We're going to see now more of them for colder weather, for fall, winter. We all need about a dozen masks. We're going to be needing them in public, and that brought in revenue that was much needed and didn't exist before.
So Glen, will this be an opportunity for the fashion industry in Canada to show its mettle and really come back perhaps even stronger and more worldwide?
I think a lot of our local designers, and we're not talking big companies, like H&M. We're talking about local designers who have a niche market. They are now expanding their e-commerce, and if they didn't have e-commerce, they certainly do now. And the way we present fashion is also changing. Think of fashion weeks.
Glen Baxter, always optimistic and always on the line. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
3 minutes. So thank you for watching. In response to many queries, I want you to know I don't always dress like Don Cherry. He dresses like me, sometimes. But seriously, we are going to continue to follow the stories that matter to you. The corruption in Ottawa, COVID, the response of officials to it, and what's going on with your taxpayers' money. If you like these stories, please subscribe. You can press the button, it's right up there. And my webpage is right down below here. It's free, and we are providing the service because we want to make sure that Canadians know what's going on.